If you watched my last video about paying off debt, you know the story. But debt-free wasn't the finish line. It was the starting line, and that's where this fear kicked in. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today I wanted to have a little chat with you and ask something from the heart. How many people have you heard say, "I wish I'd started investing when I was young"? I've heard it plenty of times, from my own friends, from relatives. But how many of them actually sat down and took that first step, do you know? Very few. The numbers actually back this up. Almost everyone says, "I want to start," but not even 1 in 10 actually does. Today, I want to tell you, from my many years of experience, the real reason behind this. It's not about having too little money, believe me. It's a matter of the mind. Come on, grab your tea. Let me finish mine too, and let's talk about it together. Now, the thing I hear most is this: you need deep pockets to invest. Honestly, I used to think that way too when I was young. People assume investing is something done by men in suits, playing with big money. They say, "I've only got this much, what good will that do?" And they give up. But let me tell you something I learned over the years. Investing isn't a matter of money, it's a matter of habit. Someone who doesn't start with a small amount won't know how to invest even when a large sum comes into their hands later. Because that muscle has never been exercised. There's no shame in starting small, son. Quite the opposite. It's the smartest way to keep the cost of the mistakes you'll make while learning as small as possible. The second issue is confusion and fear. When you go online to do a little research, what do you find? Indexes, ETFs, dividend yields. People want to give up by the very first line. The mind immediately goes into protection mode. I don't understand this. I might make a mistake and lose what I have. But let me tell you, I didn't start out knowing everything either. You don't need to know what's going on inside the engine to drive a car, right? Investing is the same. You just need to learn a few basics. Those complicated-sounding terms are, more often than not, just puffed-up words meant to keep people out. The third one is the mistake I see most often: waiting for the perfect moment. The market's high right now. I'll start once it drops a bit. It drops. Hope there's no crisis. Let it settle a bit. It rises. I should have bought at the bottom. Now it's too late. Sound familiar? It sounded familiar to me too, honestly. I used to think that way when I was young. But here's what I learned over the years. It's not about timing the market perfectly. It's about how much time you spend in the market. There's no such thing as a perfect moment, son. The best time was years ago. The second best time is today. So, what are we going to do now? The answer is simple. Just take a small step. I'm not asking you to go tomorrow and invest everything you've saved, heaven forbid. Just do this. Open a trustworthy investment account. Put in a small amount, one that won't sting, even if you lost it. Take that first step with a solid, broad-based investment, and feel what it's like. The moment you say, "I am now an investor," that wall of fear crumbles on its own. Everything after that comes easily. Remember this, my friends. Wealth doesn't come overnight. It's the sum of the small, steady steps you take every day. If this chat helped you get past that obstacle in your mind today, then I'm glad. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss our future chats. Next time, I'll talk about something just as crucial: a small emergency fund that will ease your life. because you can't invest comfortably without feeling secure first. So don't miss that one either. Take good care of yourselves, my friends. See you in the next chat.